And welcome back. We are the Vileblood Brothers, or, you know, I am, because, you know, we're doing Skullgirls, which means Beto's fucking alone. But I'm only doing this because, you know, how it is. They gotta fill in that time slot, but, you know, niggas aren't around because niggas have lives and they're busy. Unlike me, who has no life, and is always never busy, apparently. But last time we were here, we did, obviously, the story mode. And we did the 8 basic characters, and now we're actually going to go into the DLC characters. So now we'll actually go into DLC in order. So the first character who was out in DLC is Squiggly.
Squiggly! You should open this one soon.
Happy birthday, Selene. Time to blow out your candles. Don't forget to make a wish.
Please, give me back my family. Roberto, Squiggly, save them all!
Don't let anyone touch her, you understand? Stop anybody who gets close. Even me.
Not what I... Save them. Don't let it fall.
Squiggly!
Ow!
Thank goodness. You have awoken.
Leviathan? You really did stay with me.
Naturally. Though the heart of our conflict has lingered as well.
It was her voice that called me back. Another Skullgirl has been unleashed on New Meridian.
She appears to have stopped the building from crashing into the streets below. Rather curious behavior for a Skullgirl. Carnage would only swell the ranks of her undead army.
Commander Parasol, one of the Skullgirls' minions has broken formation.
Egrets, do not engage. Repeat, do not engage the minions supporting the wreckage. Help evacuate the civilians. As for the stray unit...
Oh, she means us, doesn't she?
Straight fighting, huh? So
Shall we dance,
Squiggly-
lady?
Let's. Gentlemen
I
and
think her name's
ladies, it's
Serenade or something like that.
Napalm toss. Napalm toss.
Basically, her mom was a Skullgirl, and niggas decided to fuck with the family of the Skullgirl when she had... I think it was Double that gave her the heart, because we did hear in the beginning.
double.
I forgot how to fucking play with it. Or maybe not. Maybe I didn't forget shit. I forgot some things, but not all of them. That's good.
Double.
So, I believe Double not only perpetrated the fucking slaughter of Squiggly's family, but gave her mom the skull heart. And there's more stories, so I'll be back.
Men, protect Commander Parasol!
Be careful, Egrets. This one is far stronger than the others.
Lorenzo. Medici! Behind you. The Skullgirl making her move. Don't you dare turn your back on me! For this empire you built on your victims' graves! I will Medici shall not escape.
Molly, status report.
Most of the debris hit the water. Some buildings were damaged, but I'd say we got lucky there.
Sir, that strange minion's gone.
The Skullgirl is the primary threat. We can't waste time on a rogue minion, no matter how unusual its behavior. Egrets, check for citizens that need emergency aid. After that, we're following that airship.
The girl is becoming stronger as she loses herself to the heart. My own abilities weren't this strong before either. The scary part is how natural it feels.
To my shame, it appears that I cannot entirely block the Skullheart's influence.
Don't feel bad, Leviathan. We couldn't have made it this far otherwise.
I am forced to admit this is so. If not for that power, I doubt I would even be hearing your voice.
What are you talking about? My mouth! Who would do such a thing, and why?
I can think of but one man.
And we aren't the only ones who want to see him pay for his crimes.
So yeah,
It's
her mom
good
was
to
a
be
Skullgirl,
I
and then
concur.
her whole family
Everyone
died.
good to go?
And basically,
Dragonfly!
after her death, I think her dad had a fucking... He had Leviathan, but it was in his body, because when you saw the picture of him, it was like a hole missing. So he basically had worms, and Leviathan was the worm. Go figure, because he's a fucking parasite, but whatever. Get the fuck over here. Anyways, after that,
Dragonfly!
anybody dead near the Skullgirl is basically under the Skullgirl's control. And Leviathan is pierced through Squiggly's brain, or some shit like that, and he helps let her gain control. God damn it, I fucking pressed the wrong button. And he's the reason why Squiggly can act on her own and do what she does.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
But when the Skullgirl dies, she dies, because she is only undead because of her.
I don't even recognize New Meridian anymore. How long was I asleep?
That I do not know. But I do know that it still reeks of the Medicis. Pardon me, miss, but what year is it?
Here? What rock did you crawl out from?
Samson.
Leviathan. Surprised you ain't dead yet. Though I'd need to ask a coroner to be sure.
Are you two friends? Nice to meet you. My name is Philia.
Sienna Contiello. But please, call me Squiggly. The pleasure is all mine. The city's changed so much while I was gone. Tell me.
No, at least I don't think so. I lost my memory, so Samson is helping me look for the Skullheart to wish it back.
The Skullheart?
Philia! You've gotta learn to shut your yap.
What is the meaning of this, Samson?
Things got complicated. It's none of your business. Never was.
Miss Philia, do you have memories from before your head was occupied by this follicular vagabond?
Huh? What do you mean?
Stay out of this, worm!
Does she seek the Skullheart, or have you pushed her toward it? I won't idly watch you bring doom to another host.
Speaking of hosts, get a good look at his, kid. I'd say she looks like she ditched her own funeral, but she's not dressed nice enough for it.
I beg your pardon.
You don't want to make friends with the undead, kid. Can't trust them when there's a Skullgirl pulling their strings.
And they seem so nice, too.
You selfish fool, Samson. All these centuries, yet you've learned nothing. My lady, I humbly beg your assistance in this intervention.
Of course. My apologies in advance, Philia. For what it's worth, we will aim for the boar infesting you.
That's still hitting me in the head.
So now we know that Samson and Leviathan do know each other. And we also now know that Samson had a different host besides Philia.
Decide who's best.
We'll learn more about her when we play as Liza? I think that's her name. I fucking forgot so many names. It's been a while since I fucking played Skullgirls because no one fucking plays with me. And the people who do play with me are better than me, so I just don't fucking play. The good shit. Shit, I fucked up that combo. So, Squiggly is a chain combo, I guess. That's the best way I can explain it. Her moves can charge and turn into different ones, depending on what person you're using.
That won't.
And she can hold the charges.
Silver cord. Double.
You know, basic bullshit. And her specials are... You can keep, like, song notes down. She does have a grab special. She's a pretty good character. It's just, she's kind of flimsy. Go figure for being a fucking zombie of a little girl.
If that was you being polite, I'd hate to fight you when you're mad.
Learned a few new tricks, you old worm!
Forgive us, but far worse will befall you if you pursue the Skull Heart. I speak from experience when I say that its consequences cannot be shaken off. Surely you must know what's happening to this city.
I hate to say it, but he's got a point. It's not too late to back out, kid. What do you say?
No.
You can't even remember the life you're risking.
I think someone I knew got in a mess, and I'm pretty sure it's my fault. I can't walk away from that just because I don't remember what I did. Samson, you said you'd support me, no matter what choice I made.
Looks like we can't call it quits just yet.
Arrogant fool! Your meddling will end only in tragedy.
She means Painwheel, by the way.
Who in the world was that? He seemed rather rude and reckless.
Samson was once respectable. I even considered him a friend. But that was a long, long time ago. Even before there was a Skull Heart. I know not what he seeks to accomplish now, but it will not end well for him or that girl.
Lorenzo will have to wait. We have to get to the Skull Heart before they do. It shouldn't be too hard to find it. I can feel the Skullgirls' presence again.
I'm sorry to have dragged you into this, but I shall follow you to the end.
You already did that, remember?
Who am I fighting now?
Today's cartoons are so real.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Let it build.
One.
I'm fighting this fucking peacock. It's hard to fucking get to. Nigga! She can do a lot of shit with her chains, depending on, like, if you memorize what every button does and what distance you go. Because her song melody does go in 3 different directions, depending on what buttons you press. Jesus fucking Christ, let me in. Nah, bro.
Pardon me.
Time's dead flowers be erected.
Damn it, I fucked it up. She also has a short
Punch. Thanks, Lev.
Don't mention it.
It's good to be out.
I concur.
Okay, we're just straight into the fucking church already. She did say she knew where the Skullgirls was, so I guess that means we're just gonna go there.
Dragonfly.
God damn, you never want to press triangle
Ready for your
in the
shot?
air. It just fucking breaks your hair.
Exactly. Play.
Don't even try. You wish. Dodge
Fuck it.
this.
Fuck it. And then boom.
Oh, Leviathan, you're so cute.
Yeah, but Squealy was the first DLC character. She was the one, I believe, that was crowdfunded, and then they just started releasing more and more characters because of they voted for these characters after Squealy, and I believe 2 of them are just made.
Your parasite. It's unusual how it blocks my control. Yet your connection to the heart is strong. Through it, I can sense that you, too, seek revenge against the Medicis, and against the man that silenced you.
I believe you're a good person, but the heart's power is poison. Even when you used it to save those people, I could feel its hate growing inside you. I've seen where that hatred ends.
You are not immune to its corruption either. You think you can resist the Skull Heart? I can feel your will falter. Before long, its power will overwhelm you.
And then we get this cutscene that we always fucking get with every fucking character ever. It's cool, but you know, after 20 goddamn times watching it, and basically we're just fighting the Skullgirl with Squealy. So
Seems someone had to finish this job.
after this, the game ends, and then we pick a different character.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
If you remember how the Skullgirl is, just same plan with Squealy, it's the same plan with everyone else. Launch, go on the other side,
Be afraid.
attack, and then you win.
Why continue to fight? Down, slave!
Madame!
You dare challenge me. See how weak you are. Know your Dragonfly!
You're better off just fucking going left and right, because then if you stay on the right on the same side for a long ass time, she'll just use everything in the book to just fuck you up. You do have specials that can go up there, so I recommend keeping those specials for this point. And then that's it. That's the end of Squiggly's story.
Look how you play.
Captain.
You're so cute. Think about what you are doing. Lorenzo is on the run, and his empire is vulnerable and in disarray. Don't throw away our only chance to break his grip on New Meridian.
I'm sorry,
Squiggly, behind you!
You were given another chance, yet all you do is disappoint.
What? Philia, you're helping us?
Yeah, we are. So can the high and mighty crap.
While the assistance is appreciated, your ill intentions are an entirely separate matter.
We'll worry about the heart later. Let's team up and take care of this monster.
I would be delighted. But whatever you do, don't let your guard down. This foul thing is brimming with the same power as the Skull Heart.
That girl is a Medici, Squiggly. Knowing that, do you still want to ally with her? The Contiellos and the Medicis. Need I remind you how things worked out the last time your two families met?
I'll let her actions speak for her, not you.
Come on, Samson. Let's make a good impression.
Right on our faces.
So yeah, this is the first story ever that there is battles after the boss.
It's good to be out.
I concur.
And it's also the first story
Wriggling
ever
up there.
that actually you can control a different person. I can pick Vilea now, because she's actually here fighting with them. You know, I like this, but they don't do it ever again, so I don't understand the point. Like, the only other person who has a unique story is probably Fukua. But that's only because she goes through the characters in the order that were made of her. And then you fight fucking Philia, and she's the last boss, and that's a whole new fucking holy shit.
Get ready.
Death from above!
Get over here. Double punch.
Okay, buddy, I think you did.
Over here!
Dragonfly!
We
will defeat you.
I do like that part. It's like, you think the last boss is the last boss and all that bullshit happens with Double and you're like, oh shit, it's unique. They crowdfunded this for a reason.
Underestimate the ruthlessness of the Medicis. I'm surprised you don't recognize me. I joined your mother for her final birthday celebration. It was such a blessed day. Don't you remember it?
And then you find out Double gave her the heart.
It was all your doing!
Hardly. I merely let Lorenzo know that the Contiellos possessed the heart. After that, all the trust and goodwill built up through the generations meant nothing.
And then Lorenzo was the reason that Squiggly doesn't have her mouth anymore. Like, she used to be a singer, and of the utmost disrespect, he sewed her mouth together.
Were silenced. Even today, 14 years later, your family's fate deters others from standing against Lorenzo.
I've heard enough! Demon, I'll see you burn in hell! You exist only to manipulate! I won't let you sway me!
I did Double talk shit.
I'm not sure what to say. I didn't know any of this.
It doesn't matter. What's important to know is that the heart can never bring happiness. Not for you, your friend, or anyone else. Lorenzo fought a Skullgirl before, but he never ran. Something else has hurt him. He's been weakened and he won't last.
For everyone else's sake, I hope you are right. But I suppose you would be the one who would know.
And because the Skull Heart's gone, quote unquote.
What will you do this time, Leviathan?
It would appear we've become quite inseparable. I will remain by your side until you next awaken.
Thank you.
She dies because, you know, she was dead before. But this time she has a friend. Yay. And this after story after the credits. That's also a new one. Anyways, I kind of forgot how I did the recording. Did I do 2 characters or 1 character per video? I probably did 2 characters, but today we're gonna leave it at 1 character because the story was so goddamn long. So next time we'll meet, we'll actually, let's check. I believe Big Ban was the next character released. I'll check that on, but until then, see you next time, guys. Bye.